And just before I move over to the gooseberries and the currants, which is the final part of the fruit cage, I really want to show you the strawberries that we have in these hanging baskets. Now this is an alpine wild strawberry. The reason it's in a hanging basket is because we normally hang them up either in the polytunnel or under the pergola. The reason they're on the floor at the moment is because it just makes them easier to water. Now these are a good variety of strawberry because they don't send out runners, and the fruits, as tiny as they are, they pack one hell of a punch in terms of flavour. Final section of our fruit cage is gooseberries and currants. So we'll start with the currants. So this row of currants is mostly red currants, and then just in front of me here we have a black currant. Now these were all pruned back quite vigorously at the end of last season because they were getting a little bit out of control and unwieldy, but they're recovering really well. So if we look at this black currant, we can see it's got some nice new growth on it, and it's setting a lot of fruits. So there's a lot of black currants on there. That's looking really promising. And behind me with the gooseberries, again, if you look at an earlier video from sort of last season or the season before, this was just a big thick row of gooseberry bushes. It looked great and there was some fantastic fruit on there, but it was nearly impossible to harvest without tearing yourself to shreds. So we trimmed it right back, and we've transplanted a lot of the gooseberry plants into the tubs, the same as we do with the potatoes. This is going to make them much easier to maintain, and more importantly, much easier to harvest. Finally, on plot 2B, we have our 3-bay composting system. It's doing really well, and in front of me is evidence that the magpies also love it. They've been digging in there, kicking stuff out. So one of my jobs today will be to sweep all this up, chuck it back in here, and a long-term project for this will be to have some better form of lid or roof structure over these compost bins. So this brings our end of May allotment kitchen garden tour to a close. We are a little bit behind compared to previous seasons, but as all those things that are in pots get planted out, we will catch up. It always does catch up. If you've enjoyed the video today, please consider leaving a comment, liking and subscribing to our channel. It will only take you a moment, but it really does help. Take care everyone. Bye bye.